Hi everyone, it's Jules by Jude here, and I have another video showing some of the things that I've bought from Wish and tried, and some that I haven't tried from other people that I've bought things from online. So let's start with this little toy here. This is, well, it's a mold, I'm sorry, but this is a mold, and it's for resin, polymer clay, and or baking of some sort. So I use it, of course, for resin and or polymer clay, and I do not use it for food, okay, ever. So I just bought this the other day, and I think it was about $3 or $4. I don't have the prices exact, sometimes they come in rather fast. It's a silicone mold and it works quite well. And website. So this is red resin that I use to show, and it did pop out just beautifully, and all the detail came out perfectly. I consider it to be a really good buy, and I may use this as a toy, put them together, or I may use these as pendants, or this as a ornament. Okay. This is a face-on-face mold. It may be a little bit difficult for you to see, and I can't wait to test it. This looks like a man's face with a woman's face, and they're kind of crossed like this if you can't see it. It's rather big, larger than I thought, but that's okay. I'm willing to give it a shot, and maybe I can make a really half-decent pendant out of it, either from resin or polymer clay. And in the future, if it turns out to be, I'll show you me testing it, and you'll see if it's worth, the investment, even though it's minimal. Okay? Next is some cutters that I use. I don't use them yet. I haven't used these yet. From Jessima Design, and her name is Samantha. Now, I've seen these on in her Etsy store, and I do like this. If you like my videos and watch my videos, you'll see that I do indeed like this type of shape, and I will tell you the name of it in a minute here. I'll read, so I don't want to misspeak here. But anyhow, let me explain to you why I spend the extra dollars for some of these cutters. Not all of them, but Jessima has some terrific tutorials out there, first of all, and she's on YouTube. Anyhow, this is Jessima Design. These are her cutters. I purchased these, and it's called Nested Petals Large Left, and that pretty much says it all. Okay, so left. I like these cutters because they're not metal, and they don't have seams, and they cut very precisely and through thicker clay, and they work great. I have other cutters from her, and they work great, so I can't wait to use these. Well, I haven't tested these, but if they're anything like the other ones, they'll be worth it, and I can't wait to try these out. It's one of my favorite type of cutters. I got these cords from the Wish Network website. Someone who sells on that site is selling these, and I didn't pay very much at all. Not that much at all. And I think they're just bright, beautiful. They're 20 inches from the clasp to the last link of the extender, and I'll be buying more. They came out. They look really good to me. They're very colorful, and they'll match my designs perfectly. And I suggest that if you have very colorful ones, you might want to give this a shot. They're very thin, not too thin. They're not very thick, which sometimes you don't need them very thick. So I like them. This here is the pendulum. I call it a pendulum mold. I don't know if you can do this with polymer clay or not, but it worked just fine with the resin. It cost me $1. Okay. Okay. This is the pyramid. Silicone. Comes out great every time I use it. Again, maybe $1. They have these sales going on all the time. So this cutter is from 3D Geek, and it's 4 inches, and it's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, but that's all right. I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to reorder one. It's a little bit smaller, more like the size I imagined it to be. It was wide. I was thinking it was going to be longer, but that's okay. I enjoy the look of this, and I can't wait to use it, and it is from 3D Geek, and I'm sure it'll work just fine. It's a heavy, hard plastic. It's not as sharp as Samantha's, but it looks very sturdy, so I can't wait to use it. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I do use 2 kinds of resins, UV resins. One is from RJ Crafts, which is this one here. It's a thinner resin, and this is from the Wish website. It's a UV resin as well, and it's thicker. I use them both. They appear to both work well for me, and depending on what I'm working on, depends on which one I use. Okay? So, I also bought these little cups. These are good for resin or some other types of disposable, maybe some paints or stuff like that. I think I paid about $1 for these as well. And there's like 100 of them. So that did well. I did well with that as well. And I have these pyramids here. I call them little pyramids. I don't know if I showed you these before. If not, then you're getting to see them now. So this is really adorable. I use this in Polymer Clay and resin, and it works both. This is resin. Thought I would show you in resin because I'm not sure if I had yet. I went to an estate sale, and I go to them every week I can. Estate sales, yard sales, online, thrift stores, anywhere I can get myself to, here or there. I almost missed this baby, and it's an Atlas 150, and it's almost in new condition. The box is older and used, but the contents are in excellent shape, and he wanted 12. I asked him if he would take 8, and he did. I'm not opposed to buying things brand new, but if I can get a deal on them, I'm surely going to do that. It is indeed an Atlas, and you just have to be vigilant about it and just keep at it, and they'll come. So this is it, and as you can see, it looks like it's brand new. So that said, if you like the video, please like it. If you like it, please share it. And if you like it and share it, please subscribe. So good luck and God bless. Thank you.